This is the latest news update from Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Follow along.
You're watching DC-born Rob, Erasing Borders. And now, the news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob, Erasing Borders. I'm DC Rob. For some reason, and let me address this right quick, just before I have about 6 or 7 good stories to jump into, but for some reason, this software is cutting off my S's. So if you hear me say news and you don't hear the S, not me. Okay, anyway, just want to put that bit out there. Let's jump into this first story right away. In Medellin, the barriers come down. The authorities in Medellin have begun dismantling the fences around Parque, Lleras, which were erected during former Mayor Daniel Quintero's administration to combat insecurity. The initiative aimed to embrace Lleras Park by restricting access but faced criticism for its inefficiency and negative impact on citizens. The current administration, led by Mayor Federico Gutierrez, is fulfilling a promise to open the park for unrestricted public access while maintaining a strong police presence to ensure safety. This measure aligns with previous efforts to open Plaza Botero and reclaim public spaces from illegal activities. Security Secretary Manuel Villa highlighted that the removal of fences is part of a broader plan to mitigate insecurity, revitalize the local economy, and provide a safe, welcoming environment for both residents and tourists. Authorities will continue regulating local establishments and combating issues like the exploitation of minors to ensure a secure and vibrant public space. So there you go. From there, let's jump into Cartagena. This is an update on the Gregory Stewart Owens case. I actually communicated with the family again. They passed on this story. It's an update, so it looks like everybody hadn't been arrested. Let's jump into this right quick. In Cartagena, an alleged leader of an American tourist, Gregory Stewart Owens, had a house arrest order and electronic surveillance at the time of the crime. Owens was fatally hit on October 19, 2023, during a robbery attempt in the Marbella neighborhood, where criminals tried to steal his gold chain. Security camera footage captured the assailant struggling with Owens before he was hit while trying to escape. He passed hours later in an intensive care unit at the San Jose de Torres clinic. 3 suspects have been apprehended. Notably, 2 of them had serious criminal record and judicial measures in place, including one of those on house arrest and electronic monitoring. According to the victim's lawyer, Nicolas Alvear, this highlights the significant failure of the judicial system, as these measures were meant to restrict the suspect's movements. Owens' demise underscores concerns for the effectiveness of legal enforcement and public safety in Cartagena. Now, remember the family is actually suing the country of Colombia. So while I give them props, I am looking for some good news on this one. But I thank you to the family member who reached out. It's good that you guys get updates on some of these stories, because I know a bunch of you guys were following particularly this one too. Okay, in health news, living among strangers, mental health in Medellin due to tourism. Medellin is undergoing significant changes due to gentrification and touristification, reminiscent of the 19th century transformation in El Chumbimbo. Now neighborhoods like El Poblado and Santa Maria de los Angeles face similar crises, with rising rents displacing long-term residents. This influx of tourists and foreign residents has led to traditional neighborhoods becoming entertainment hubs filled with hostels, souvenir shops, and restaurants. Local psychologist David Correa Piazza highlights that this wild consumption in tourism can lead to mental health issues like anxiety and depression. Residents face coexistence problems due to constant parties, services, narcotic sales, and increased insecurity from transient neighbors. The loss of traditional social space such as neighborhood stores and barbershops contributes to social isolation. Camilo Botero Tauta, a professor at the University of Antioquia, emphasizes the need for Medellin to promote cultural and natural tourism rather than entertainment and illicit activities. Clear policies and regulations on tourism and accommodation can help ensure a healthy and safe environment for all citizens. Okay, 5 Dominican citizens captured while trying to remove 215 kilograms of the white stuff at El Dorado airport. I'll let you put together what you can on the white stuff, okay? I'm trying not to say, I'm sorry I got to do this, but I got to do it. In the last few hours, they've managed to capture 5 Dominican citizens when they were trying to take 215 kilograms of the white stuff out of the country through the El Dorado International Airport. According to Migración Colombia, the illicit product was hidden in the whole luggage and was destined for the Dominican Republic. This intervention was carried out based on the information obtained during immigration interviews and the expert profiling carried out by Migración Colombia officials. Thanks to the joint operation between Migración Colombia and National Police and the United States Customs and Border Protection Services, they prevented those involved from boarding their flight with the illegal substances hidden in their whole luggage. Okay. Impact on fencing and crime in Plaza Botero. Remember, they had the same fence put around them that Lleras did, the same borderlands. I guess they just pushed the crime outside of it. But the removal of fences surrounding Plaza Botero after 334 days has left employees and visitors feeling vulnerable. Andrea, a local worker, felt unprotected without the barriers and previously provided a sense of safety. During the closure, crime within the fenced area was significantly reduced, with only 6 deaths reported in 2023 compared to 144 incidents in 2022. However, the criminal activity shifted to surrounding areas where 12 groups established control. This led to increased thefts and extortion in nearby neighborhoods like Estación Villa and Dorado Central, which saw a 7.5% rise in thefts. Security expert Luis Fernando Giano noted that criminals targeted victims inside the plaza and then intercepted them outside, despite police efforts resulting in 132 arrests and 1,780 citations within the perimeter. Crime surged in the surrounding area. The Metropolitan Police plan to maintain and potentially increase their presence to ensure safety. The new administration aims to secure Plaza Botero and its vicinity, reducing crime and protecting visitors and merchants. Okay. In international news, if you did not know, there is a new president of Mexico. Claudia Sheinbaum has won the Mexican presidential election with over 57% of the vote, according to the National Electoral Institute. Her victory consolidates the left-wing power project initiated by President AMLO in 2018. The Let's Continue Making History Alliance, including Moreno, the Labor Party, and the Green Ecologist Party, not only secured the presidency, but also strengthened its majority in the Senate and the Chamber of Deputies. Sheinbaum faces significant challenges, including addressing criminal violence, economic issues, undocumented migration, and renewing bilateral ties with the U.S. Sheinbaum plans to negotiate nearshoring strategies with the United States to attract foreign investment and boost local economy without discriminating against countries like China. Her presidency will build the AMLO's legacy with the potential for her to either gain close alliance with him or establish her own path forward. Okay, this last bit of news I've been just storing up. I have it already saved as a short I'm going to roll out in a second, but let's just jump into it because it has to do with Southwest Airlines, my favorite airline. Southwest Airlines flight prices now appear on Google Flights for the first time and had the price transparency and making it easier to compare with other airlines. Previously, only flight times were shown, and you had to visit Southwest's website or app to see the prices. Now prices for various fare classes are displayed on Google Flights, though bookings must still be made on Southwest platform. You can track prices and get alert when fares drop. This update simplifies flight research and helps travelers find the best deal, though other travel sites still don't have real-time Southwest pricing. This is a big one. If you are like me, if you are traveling, you are on Google Flight every day. If I miss a day, maybe I miss a day, but I'm always on Google Flights, checking to see what prices are, setting alerts, and having an email sent to me. Maybe that's why I get so much email. I got emails let me know how much is going to go to the DR, how much is going to get back to Medellin, how much is going to get to Toronto, to Miami, to wherever. And again, they'll track the prices. It used to be it would show everything but Southwest, so now you had to click out of that and then go jump into Southwest to compare the prices. Anyway, you're up to date with the latest out of Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Okay, hold on, guys. right quick. If you need to have things shipped to Colombia, shipped to someone else, or shipped to yourself to Colombia from the United States, make sure you reach out to CaribbeanShipper.com. CaribbeanShipper.com. The contact information is coming next. Join me on social media. I am dcbornrob official on Instagram. I am dcbornrob official 1 on TikTok. I am dcbornrob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Mori. Contact information in the description below.
Thanks for hitting like. You did the right thing by hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. DC Born Rob.